So is this going to work? It's the Bannockburn. Hello and welcome to this video. We've just ended the other two videos, and we're in the dodgy app, so I'm not sure if it's going to work, so I might have to restart. But anyway, this was an interesting video about the Bannockburn, and a thing I've often thought about is oh Jesus, nearly, is I'd like to it's an interesting thought. How deep is it? Like, wouldn't it be a great video to actually go right up the middle of the Bannockburn, videoing it with waders or something? What about a boat? Well, you can't really use a boat because I think it's, well, at the moment, you know, there's a lot of bits, there's trees, and maybe get a boat, go up to the Telford Bridge or the falls. It all depends. See, like that stone there. I've got a dinghy. I've actually got a dinghy. And that'll be interesting. See, the world would look different, wouldn't it? It would look different. It's an interesting thought, that. Very interesting thought. Aye. It's one of these things it's like you never fucking do it, do you? Like, I have a lot of ideas and things, and I suppose I'm like everybody in life. Hello and welcome to the channel. You get stuck in a rut, you do, don't you? Even though, like, if you've got a lot of freedom, like I've got a lot of freedom, I still get stuck in a rut, despite the fact that I've got a lot of freedom. And I don't, like, I'm free in that my wheelie bins are all bought and paid for, and I don't have any stresses with anything like that. I don't have any car payments, or, you know, all I've got to do is fucking pay the council tax, the gas and electric. And you know I've got a log burner, so I've got my gas bill down. You know, this is Balquidderock woods here, but still I get stuck in a rut. There's things I want to do. I think you need an extra, if you want to do something unusual, you need that extra push. So what I've just done now is normal for me, but maybe for somebody else that would be unusual, to go on a roundabout and do a video and video trucks. And it's like, what the fuck's the point of that? Well, I got on there and there's a couple of cool trucks went past. There's a Fiesta, Mark 1 Fiesta, and a Car Caves truck. So that was a good, although I didn't quite capture it right away because I didn't realise it was coming towards me. So that's not unusual for me. So you think different ideas, and then there's a tendency for me, everybody's like this I suppose, is to sit at the computer or drink coffee, another cup of coffee, another cup of coffee, let's have another cup of coffee, and that's my addiction thing, because I gave up booze for the most part, apart from the odd bottle. I gave it up for the most part. So the Scottish were over there and the English were over there. Or the really English and Scottish though, because you got mercenaries and them, don't you? And this is Lowlands. This is central Scotland. I've always felt that my names and my side of the family is properly Scottish. You know, but whether that's true or not, I don't know. A lot of people just believe what they want to believe. If you really want to analyse your DNA, do you want to find out you're not as Scottish as what you think you are? But in my case, probably could be Norse genetics in me, going by my hair colouring and my skin pigment, lack of thereof. Blah blah blah. Okay, now, so we've got a choice here. Well, we could turn left up here. and just head back. That guy was all over the place. The guy who's doing the video of the Battle of Bannockburn. He was up here videoing. I was watching it and he was going to all the places that I go to in my walks. All the easy ones. As in, you don't have to drive anywhere. You just go out for a walk. Yeah. Aye. Right, so here we are. I think we'll call it a day. That's this video over. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe and we'll get in the next video. This is live from Bannockburn, the Battle of Bannockburn. The battle site, which is not the battle site, but it is, because I'll get more views if I say it is, okay? So that's where we are. And it's now being populated by moles. Because we got rid of the mole catcher. The mole fucking catcher. We got rid of the mole catcher. I don't know if we can get down there and then walk up there. Probably, it's a bit funny over there actually, but it is. Oh jeez. I thought that was a tree there. That is a tree, it's fallen over. I never noticed. It looks like, yeah, it's been quite a big one, that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, it's a freaking nightmare here, it's all boggy. I should know that. I should have known this. That is not very good. Ah! Shit. Shit. Well, I mean, back in 1315 it had been extremely boggy. This area. Yeah. This is why you can't build a house here. Hold my beer, says Persimmons Homes. And by the time it turns out to be a disaster area, they all have gone bankrupt. And the taxpayer will foot the bill. That's how it's going to work out. I thought I was going. I am going. That wee path here. I am going. Because this video is pointless. Pointless, stupid video. So, we're going. But I'm finding the thought of the battle site and everything quite interesting. Like, yeah. Which was way over there. On the Carse land. What did he call this again? Was it dry field? He was calling it a dry... there was a dry field somewhere. I think he meant up here. Probably. Yeah. The dry field. So I'm managing to avoid... Not completely, but I'm avoiding arguing about the definition of a woman. So I could go over that again briefly. Is that the reality is the Gender Recognition Act 2004 and there's the Equality Act 2010, and there's a cohort of individuals, including myself, who went through a legal process to change their birth marker. And there's so my driver's license and my medical stuff, everything's all female, right? So the reality is that if you want to ignore that and just say, oh, it's fantastic, we just get rid of that shit. Like all these sort of feminist, noisy women types. They're actually really nasty, actually, is what they are. And they're using a safety thing that to protect women and girls, and it's quite a vacuous argument that there's some kind of bogeyman in a dress, rapist, is going to go into the safe space, toilet. So the toilets are the battleground. There's no legislation in this country regarding toilets. So you can say these things all you like. And it's really disappointing the amount of presenters and newsreaders. Like Eamon Holmes did quite well this morning. He was sitting with those two women, that really attractive woman that presents with him. And he said to her and this guest they had, is this going to make any... Eamon Holmes is actually a really quietly spoken guy. Is this going to make any difference to your lives? And it was like he knew, and he asked it really gently and really soft. And it was quite interesting, because he knew it ain't going to make any fucking difference to they two, because they're both privileged women, wealthy privileged women. And this woman's, there's a pause, and one of them goes, oh yes, it's going to make a huge difference to our lives. Yes, the fight for, for women's spaces and everything. What a fucking liar. and that was quite interesting way how to deal with a narcissist, wasn't it, really? Just ask them quietly, is it going to make any difference to your life? And the fact is, it ain't going to make any difference to their lives. It ain't going to make any difference to anyone's life. So the whole thing's got legs. It's been on the news and everything, and it's fuck all. And the government's going to go and change the legislation. Because what I said to you when I started rabbiting on about this was, the government says that I'm female. It's not me that's saying that, it's them. They're saying it. So you can't just go along and say, oh, we're going to get rid of that because we don't like it. It's an astonishing attitude. So I would advise anyone to avoid numpties like that, who think that they can go along and something that they don't like, and because it's such a tiny minority, it's easy pickings for them. Say like, they wouldn't say pick on black people, for example, right? Or Asians or something, right? Or they wouldn't... Well, no, they wouldn't, because there'd be so much backlash. So they're picking on this tiny minority of people. It's a tiny minority. The chances of one of them being a rapist or something is like... That whole thing is just so unlikely, it's unbelievable, right? So it's bullshit, it's all bullshit. And I actually I don't even agree with this trans stuff either. But I'm in it, I've got myself in it, so that's just what happened to me, and it's in my past. I can't get out of it, so I've got to keep going with it. So I can't have some fucking arsehole woman like that coming along and telling me that I can't go and use the toilet or something. It's like, so it's not going to fucking happen. And there's no fucking legislation. It's like the 20 zone. It is like the 20 zones. There's no legislation for 20 zones. There's no legislation for toilets. So it doesn't matter what some presenter says. It doesn't matter. They're talking through their arse. They're full of shit. So I'm actually going to start boycotting GB News, I think. It's been a form of punishment for me. See up there? That's where Robert the Bruce came down there with a wheelbarrow and picked up a load of wood. That house was for sale. Now which one was it? That house. I think is it that one? Or that one? I think it was that one. So you come down the side of it. If you're at the front of it, it looks like a bungalow. If you're at the back of it, I looked it up on the internet. 290,000. That was the offers. I don't know what they got for it. I think it was that one. Aye, it's not that one. So when you're at the front of them, they look like bungalows, but you're at the back. So if that's the right house that I'm thinking it is, there's a garage underneath it. So you come down the side of it, park your car in the garage. Garage is underneath, and I don't know, must be utility rooms or something underneath it. And you live in the top bit of it. Pretty cool, like, you know. I thought, God, that's alright, but it's got a big sort of concrete area at the back of it. What the fuck's... There's a car wash up there. Alright, okay, so we're going to go now. There's quite an interesting bit down there, actually. I've been down there a couple of times, but sort of... I'm definitely going now. I am. So, thanks for watching this video. We'll have a look at that some other time. Probably not really in the mood for looking down there at the moment. But that's yeah, I have actually wondered why they never built on here, actually. Probably it's too boggy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.